Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming. Send me on Twitter, The Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Lust Shards, Chapter 1. I want to let y'all know that I am now an affiliate of Green Man Gaming. What that means is that there's going to be a link in the description of each video. You click that link, and what you're going to do is you're going to get discounts on all the latest and greatest games out of the market right now, and I'll get commission based on whatever y'all buy. So please, if you guys want to get some cheap games, go to Green Man Gaming and use my link. Also, my lovely girlfriend, Elle, is an artist, and she's taking commissions. Her links to her FA and Twitter are in the description. If y'all want to get some artwork done from a talented gal, go ahead and just give her a commission or a poke or whatever y'all want to do. Anyway, y'all, let's jump right back into it, shall we? Please sit back and enjoy for the next 16 minutes to entertain you. Let's jump right in. Alarm Chan, you are up. Let's go. Good idea.
Why did they not sign their name on it?
Who'd want to be known for drawing that? Maybe it's a special commission. Could it be written on the back? It seems like I sparked a bigger topic than intended with my lie. Let's try to change it. So, where are you guys going together? Is there something I have to attend to? It worked. All eyes on me once again. No, don't worry. It's just Shards leaders and vice leaders meeting. You should come with us too. Aiden gives an embarrassed cough. I mean, you can if you want. It's not against the rules or anything.
Oh, I have these old geezers. Come with me on an adventure. I'll leave these old geezers. Come with me on an adventure.
You have to come too, shortly.
But why? I'm just a member.
They have to decide whether your punishment is over or not.
Fine. We can still go on an adventure together sometime, Travis. Just give me a call. Wait, you don't have my number.
And you don't own a phone.
That too. Give me a scream, I'll hear it.
Aiden pulls Tate again by the hoodie and drags him away, Dallin following shortly after.
Should I really go? What if I'm not welcomed by the others?
You coming? Aiden is right, you're allowed to. But it's not against the rules, but it's not mandatory either. You can learn some stuff about the Shards, too. And honestly, I'd rather you be there, just personally, you know?
Sure, why not?
I guess that answered my question. I smile and go after them. Dallin's tail seems to be wagging from side to side. Aww. Until we have to walk over 15 minutes to the Shards gathering place. What an adorable little animation. Good lord. The campus is bigger than I thought. Oh, I had it on the back. Okay. The campus is bigger than I thought. The whole way there, I've been playing rock, paper, scissors with Tate and Dallin. That's what they're doing. Tate didn't even have to look where he was going because Aiden just kept dragging him along. He seemed to enjoy the ride. Loser had to try to get Tate free from Aiden's grasp. He was playing along, even using some small-scale spells like Iron Grip or Anti-Teleportation. The frown on his face could not mask the fact that he was having fun. It was an interesting scenery. I have a feeling I won't get bored with any of these guys around. Cuties. I hope I didn't jinx myself when I said this will be a fun year. If I don't die or get expelled. The room had a bunch of people inside, standing around a big table. They weren't the last ones to arrive, but definitely not the first. So, what should I do?
Same thing as me. Get a chair and watch. Try not to die from boredom.
It's not that boring, especially for a first year like yourself. Frankly, I don't care how much fun I'll be having. I just feel good that I was invited. Pathetic.
Excuse me, do you even know how hard it is to make friends on the first day of school?
My followers worshipped me as soon as they laid eyes on.
No, you don't, so shut it.
The last two members arrive shortly, and Dallin gets ready to start. I grab the seat next to Tate. Aiden sat on the vice leader's part of the table. You didn't know Dallin? I didn't know Dallin was such a big shot. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, he's like leader of the Shards, I suppose. But also the leader of the Defender's Shard, which is why people don't want to sign up with the Sorcery Shard. That damn muscular wolf.
Could it be that you need to be born with high sorcery or arcane powers to be part of that shard? Just a wild guess.
No. It's all about popularity around here, and sex appeal. Trust me.
Makes sense for a place where power and beauty are your best friends. The more attractive you are, the more energy Nightfallen will have when defeated. It's just a fancy way of saying make monsters as horny as possible for maximum profit. Everybody suddenly sits up to make a weird hand salute with their hands. Something that seems to symbolize a crystal, maybe? I think I saw some people doing it on the internet. I do the same a second later, just so I don't stand out. Probably only part if you're in a special position. Not something a first year should know. And so Dallin starts the meeting. Tate falls asleep immediately. I could even hear a faint snoring coming from him. That is impressive. Aiden focuses on a stack of paper in front of him. His ears are directed towards Dallin. Dallin talked about this year's budget for shard equipment distribution and security measures for the shard's members. Each one of them have different procedures. Obviously, someone from the sorcery shard will not risk being cut with a blade often, but there's the chance of falling from high places or exploding? Ouch, that sounds painful. More people sit up and take Dallin's place in speaking. I learned a lot of new stuff. Things they don't say on the internet. Like how you should all go for the seafood at dinner because it's fresh. Or how there's this new sorceries professor this year, and they all agree he's super hot. Honestly, after the first 10 minutes, this whole meeting seems a little like a formal gossip group. Unfortunately, being only the other first year here beside Tate, I got some attention directed towards me. Dallin noticed it, so he took the liberty of presenting me as one of the scouted students. I'm not sure if that made me more or less uncomfortable. Half of them were cheering when I stood up to greet them. And others just didn't care. Finally, after the last announcement, the Sorcery Shard's leader, Marina, a gracious and beautiful fox, calls Tate over. I reached to wake him up, but as soon as I heard his name being called, he jumped from his seat and was in front of her. She said a couple of words to him and his ears dropped. Hayden seems to be in a rush. As soon as the meeting ended, he basically ran out the door. Dallin is speaking with the other club leaders, giving me a quick glance from time to time. I know what you're thinking, so let me warn you. Don't make the next decision too hastily, kid. Who knows, it might change the course of history. Huh. Or at least your life. Way to be dramatic. Who should I talk to? Who should I talk to? Where's Aiden going? Tate seems upset. Dallin. Did I can't remember what y'all said. I think I'll go with Dallin, yeah. Maybe Dallin could introduce me to the other shard leaders. I approached Dallin. He seems happy to see me as he puts his arms around my shoulder. Hey, guys, you're probably wondering who this little guy is. He pets me on the head. It's a little embarrassing, but I can take it. Oh! Hello there. She's cute. There are 4 other people in front of me. The first one to talk is a tall raccoon girl with a very bouncy and voluptuous personality. This is Travis. He's a first year and hasn't chosen a shard yet. Hi?
Hi there, I'm Chelsea, the trusty vice leader of the Defender's Shard. Aren't you, little cutie? Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I'm gonna give her a southern accent.
I so very hope you'll choose our shard. It's the best around.
She towers over me, standing on her tiptoes, extending her gloved hand for a handshake, which I graciously accept. She squeezes and shakes it quite hard.
Nice to meet you. If you don't, that's fine. But then maybe you'll consider buying one of my inventions. Just so I don't get too mad at you. Here, let me show you some.
Chelsea, please let him breathe. Not everyone is used to your energy.
Right. I always get so ahead of myself. Like Mom always said, quick as an arrow with the words, that one. If only your hands would work as fast. We might afford to pay rent this month, huh?
That was the saddest thing I heard in a while. But hey, I found someone that will give Tate's energy a run for its money. Okay, so, moving on.
Wait, I didn't get to tell him what my whole deal is.
Make it quick, Chelsea.
Alright, little dude, so I'm an inventor. The best there is. That's really cool. Uh-huh. Anything else? Oh, no, that would be it. Pretty self-explanatory. Find me for useful items and trinkets. Take it away, Dallin.
Right, moving on to second time. She has the weirdo energy for sure, but I like it. She's cute and has big qualities, so... Agreed. Huge boobs.
Hey, that's not very polite of you. Want her to be respected.
But you just... Shush. But I
said shush!
Aww. This is Oliver, Vice Leader of the Sorcery Shard. Oliver, if you may.
Roger. He's shaking. My name is, Oliver? Yes, correct. What else? Oh, I'm the sorcery, what do you call?
The Vice Leader of the Sorcery Shard?
Yeah. Wait, how do you know all that?
Dallin just said it?
Of course. Silly me. I'll just, go have some tea then.
A name and function is all we're going to get, then. Oliver is very shy around strangers, and gets easily distracted, but he's the hardest worker here, at least when it comes to paperwork and homework. Oh, and this here is...
I can introduce myself, thank you very much.
The floor is yours?
Yeah. Greetings, my name is Hema.
Oh, girl. Oh, she's cute. I like her whole thing. The next one is I'm not exactly sure what they are. Neither can I make out their sex or gender. They wear simple, day-to-day clothing, the main attraction being the bandaged arm, with traces of smoke or darkness coming out of it.
I'm the leader of the Slayer Shard, and the only leader without a vice, apparently. I heard you managed to befriend him already. The tiger just ran out the door with like his tail caught on fire.
Debatable.
So if you catch him again, tell him he's dead.
Will do.
I can see you staring at my arm.
What? No, I'm not. I mean, what arm? My eyes are closed.
It's fine. You get a pass because you're new. All you need to know is that it's a curse. And no, you don't have to worry about it unless you make me angry.
That curse seems familiar. Gotcha. So, about Aiden.
What about him? Is he not around much? Huh. I'm lucky to see him for 30 minutes a day. And he's lucky he brings all the paperwork on time. God knows when he even does it.
They look at their watch under the sleeve.
I believe this is all the time I have. This isn't a recording. You just don't want to talk anymore.
I don't blame them. You're quite boring.
I do not need to be roasted today.
Next in line is... Oh.
I believe we've met already, Travis.
We sure did, Therium, right?
Ding, ding, ding.
Vice leader of the Summoner's Shard.
Our leader isn't present right now, but no worries. He doesn't have the Slayer Syndrome.
Emma gives him a murderous look across the room.
And unfortunately, I also do not have much time on my hands. But I do hope I can see you again. If not as a member of our Shard, at least around. Eye candy is hard to come by these days.
That was intense.
Is there something about that guy?
That would be all of them for now. Oh, and that one. He points toward the fox lady talking with Tate. Her name is Marina, leader of the Sorcery Shard. You have a chance to talk to her later. Maybe. She seems busy. What did you think of the lot?
They seem nice enough.
Very different from each other. Looking over, I see that the headmaster talking to Tate and Marina, although it would seem that he's not very interested in her. And ignoring her look quite hard, considering her semi-panicked state. She tries to speak at any pause in the headmaster's words, but it's proving ineffective. He was definitely upset at the cat with ears leaned back. Tate, as always, tries to keep a smile on his face, and barely succeeding.
Wouldn't want to be in poor Tate's place.
You should meet the headmaster in person, too.
But I just said I don't... Whoa, okay.
Dallin takes my arm and basically drags me over to him.
I don't think it's the time...
Oh. Good afternoon, Mr. Argus. Ah. The headmaster gestures for Tate and Marina to leave, which they do, sulking. Dallin, correct? Yes, sir. I've heard great things about you. I hope to experience them in person now that I'm fully in command. Certainly. I will not disappoint. That's what I like to hear. As for you... Gulp. What an exceptional young mind. The only other first year to show up to the meeting. Oh, excuse me. But unlike that one, he gestures towards the sad cat, I don't think I should give you detention on the first day, right?
No, sir.
Good boy.
So Tate got detention, huh?
At least I got my answer early. His name is Travis. Dallin shouts my name like I'm his new stuffed animal he just got for Christmas. And I can feel it got you excited, pervert. I didn't have an objectification kink before meeting you. I know. You're welcome. Yes, I remember, after all. I'm probably the first to know his name at this academy. Right, because of all the documents, huh? I'm so stupid. It won't happen again. Bit of an overreaction. Anyway, I'll be seeing you around, Dallin. Yes, I will. Be expecting you. Expect to see me around sometime too, Travis. I like to observe all my people from time to time. He gives me a wink. Turns around and leaves with a flick of his tail. I didn't even realize I was struggling to hold my back straight until he closed the door behind me. He was a little amazing. Sure. He's so professional, inspirational. Dallin looks like he's about to shed a tear or implode in a supernova. I hope I can be like that someday. Got a crush? No, he's not my type. Too big. He answered to that unironically, like smaller guys. Noted. So, Travis, you're new here. What are your plans? Well, graduating would be a good objective. I mean, for right now, considering the meeting is over and there are no classes yet. Oh, I don't have many ideas. I thought I might hang out around here, if you don't mind. I doubt you like these dusty old meeting rooms more than the outside. The Academy is much more beautiful than you think. Everyone says it, even the ones who aren't necessarily fans of this place. You just have to get familiar with everything. Oh no, he wants to get rid of you. Isn't that just disappointing? Guess we could say goodbye to this relationship. This hurts more than I thought it would. Yeah, you might be right. I'll just get out of your fur. Just let me take some papers with me and I'll make sure to tell Chelsea where I'm going real quick. Or else she'll freak out. I'll meet you in the hallway.
You're coming with me?
But of course! I want to show you every nook and cranny of this place. It's the least I can do, seeing how attentive you were in the entire meeting. I'll be honest. I'm starting to bore myself at times. Can't blame Tate for falling asleep. Well, maybe passing out the moment I opened my mouth was a little excessive, to be honest.
It was nothing. How can I not pay attention to where everyone is so interesting? Not to mention completely new.
You really are an interesting bunch, huh? And well, I mean, and I'm glad you're a person. I'm glad you're a people person as well. More of an attractive people's person.
Ha! See, Scribbles?
My downfall will not come that soon. I sure hope it doesn't. Our bargain relies on it. But if you stumble on the way, I'm not complaining. More amusement for me.
Pervert.
I walk into the hall and wait by the door, my feet trembling slightly.
He's so big.
And so dumb.
So dreamy.
For a wolf.
And that cute tail wag.
Didn't know primal instincts were something to fantasize about.
Okay, what's wrong with you, Scribbles?
What? I'm only speaking the truth. Literally.
Are you jealous or something?
You're like an omelet on the sidewalk. Eye-catching for sure, but utterly useless and meaningless. Do not even try to play your mind games with me. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Leave a super thanks or tip if you can. It always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.